Okay, guys. So this is that was my full review of this Ball watch company, Ball Fireman Ducks Unlimited, an awesome watch that I think should have much more love to from the from watch oh my god. Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from AWG and I'm back with the full review of this awesome Ball Fireman Ducks Unlimited, or the model number on this particular piece is NM218C-19, right? So NM stands for Nur Muhammad. So just joking, guys. Anyway, so I've got this one is of course, you guys know this is a Swiss-made watch, and it is, for me, it is severely underrated watch in the watch community, because I think they produce quite a lot of watch for the money, right? So let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Saint Martin or Saint Martin, regardless of how you're going to say it. This is the model number SN0021 G21V2 of the version 2, where they have somewhat merged the Explorer case with the Explorer hands and the OP dial in green. So I've made an initial review for this particular piece, so please do check it out, right? So let's do a quick dimension check on this particular watch, and let's fire up the caliper. So this one is, I think this on the spec sheet it mentioned 40 millimeters. Is that true? Yep, 14 millimeters in diameter and a thickness of just about, right, so thickness of about 12 millimeters and a lug to lug of quite a long one, I think, at about 48.6 or maybe 48, yeah, 48.6, quite a long lug to lug for a 40 millimeters watch, and the lug width is 20 millimeters, right? So on it originally came with the supplied bracelet, which is featuring this H-link, which doesn't taper at all, right? So it, of course, it has this what do you call this solid end link, right? So solid end link, so very nice. It fits nicely to the case, but because the bracelet has no taper whatsoever, and it has this beautiful ball etching at the center of this, at the middle of this butterfly clasp, it's quite difficult to get a perfect fit, in my opinion, and that is why I didn't really use it on the supplied strap, right? So let's just see how much does it weigh on the bracelets, and let's just fire up my weighing scale here. Let's just put it like so. Alright, so, and the watch head like that. So size for my 6.75 inch wrist, that is about 142 grams, which is really in my sweet spot, but still, because the bracelet doesn't really taper, and it's quite difficult to get a fit because of that how to say, that butterfly clasp. That is why I choose to wear it off the bracelet, right? So of course, this is my diamond selector. This is a flight sapphire crystal. Yep, so definitely it is a sapphire crystal, so nobody's going to argue with that. So yeah, let's talk a bit more about this particular watch, right? So the dial itself, it's dial featuring this dark gray, I must say, dark gray with a little bit of sunburst. Yeah, there's a bit of sunburst on the surface, on the surface of the dial, and it features this beautifully unique dial design that I've never seen on any other particular watchmaker, right? So where we have this all of these, our minute markers are all tritium tube. It is somewhat embedded inside the dial, right? So you can see that it is not protruding out, so it is applied, it is inserted, looks like it is inserted into the dial, so making it looks very unique. It looks like a printed markers, but it is not, right? So all of those are tritium tube which is embedded inside the dial. So the long markers is for the hour hands, also our indices, and the shorter markers is for the minutes, right? So, and of course we have tritium tubes on these hands as well, the hour hands and also the minute hands, and also the second hands, which is in this bright yellow color. And we have the you can see that the hour hands and also the minute hands, they have somewhat of a skeletonized at the end of the at the tip of the hands, which makes really cool, because you can see that when I wanted to adjust it, right? So it you know exactly, oh sorry about that, you know exactly where to. Okay, so you know what, let's just take it a bit, let's just take it out of the danger zone, right? Okay, so out of the danger zone. So you can see when I want to adjust the time, it is very easy, because I can see the minute markers underneath the minute hands, right? So let's do the 10-10 position, and boom, and fire up the movement, right? Okay, so that is the ETA 2824 inside there, so which is another good thing, because they don't the Ball is not using any ETA equivalent such as SW200, right? So yeah, that's good. 60 minutes and 30 minutes markers printed in yellow, mimicking, so matching the second hands, and of course Ball official standard, railway standard since 1891. So you guys know already the history of Ball, where it is born out of necessity because of the tragic incident that happened where two trains collided, right? So that is very good, unique history in my opinion, right? So on the 9 o'clock we have this what do you call this, applied 9-hour marker, which is quite unique, because I don't see any other watchmaker doing something similar to that one. And at the bottom side we have this Ducks Unlimited and Swiss made at the bottom of the watch, right? So which is unique, because this Ducks Unlimited logo is also printed or stamped at the back, established 1937. I haven't really bothered to check out the history of this Ducks Unlimited, so of course I will, if I found any information, so I will leave a link down below in the video description, right? So at the back, so we have this model number just now, and MB Microtech illumination, right? Tritium illumination, H3 or H3, and yeah, Swiss made shock resistance. Of course, this one also has the not only has it has shock resistance, it also has anti-magnetic. I just cannot remember how much how strong the anti-magnetism is, right? So the bezel, right? So the bezel is quite unique, because it is a step bezel. So if you have this straight chamfer bezel on the top, and we have this curved bezel at the bottom, right? So I believe that this is just one piece, but it is shaped as such to reduce scratches on this particular bezel. I'm not really sure, but a very unique design in my opinion. And we have this very simple, a very slim mid case, I must say. So brush on the top, a little bit of polish beveling here on the lugs, and also polished side, where we have this step design as well, which is quite unique to Ball, I must say. So there's no other watchmaker doing something like this, and similar design on the other side of the watch, right? So the crown, right? The crown featuring this our logo, railway logo, and we have this quite a big knurling, which is easy to grip. So you know what, let's just measure how big is the crown size, right? So the crown is about 7 millimeters. So yeah, that is why it is such an easy and very nice crown to use, right? Screwing it is very nice. And you know what, I can't really understand why people don't appreciate Ball as much as I do. Right, so anyway, so of course the loom, we will do that at the final, at the closing chapter, during the closing of this video. Let's just see how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist. Let's put it back on the strap. Anyways, this is a strap from, I think, from Saint Martin store on AliExpress. I've yeah, I've requested them to give me some of this, and I think this green colorway really matches that yellow second hands and yellow printing on the watch. And yeah, I just think it works, right? So that it's, yeah, it is a bit bigger, right? So if, although this is a 40mm case, it feels a bit bigger, but I don't really mind it because of the thickness of, yeah, that's still really nice. Of course, when you put it into NATO strap, that the thickness doesn't really matter anymore. But still, although the crown is a bit tall, but yeah, it's not really hitting my watch because my wrist, because I normally wear them on this NATO strap, and yeah, I don't really mind it. And yeah, I think this is a great option if you don't want to go too expensive in the Swiss watches industry, Swiss watches models. And yeah, I think it is not a luxury brand, but still it feels like a luxury watch in my opinion, right? So let's check out the lume or the tritium fireworks. Okay guys, here's a quick lume shot, or you know what, let's just call this a tritium firework from the Ball Fireman Ducks Unlimited. Okay, that's quite difficult to see. You can see that it's quite difficult because this is a yeah, now we're talking, right? So you can see that awesome tritium tube that which glows in yellow on the minute tracks, and also there is an orange tritium tube on the 12 o'clock, which looks absolutely gorgeous. And I just love these tritium tubes, which will glow up until I think 25 years. Yeah, so yeah, awesome lume from Ball, right? Okay guys, that was my full review of this awesome watch from Ball, which is the Ball Fireman Ducks Unlimited. And you know what, I think this needs a lot more love from the watch community, because I think this is a great example that you don't really have to spend tons of money for you to get a very good high quality Swiss watch in the market today, right? So if you guys you know what, if you could, of course, if you guys in Malaysia, do check out my buddies Mr. Kesh, do contact my buddy Mr. Kesh from AWG Fine Watches, based in Mid Valley Megamall in Kuala Lumpur. But if you guys live elsewhere, maybe if you guys live in the States, in the United States of America, so I think Jama Shop is the way to go. But still, do shop around and find a great bargain for this watch. You know what, you definitely not regret it. And yeah, I think that's all about it guys. So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.